Tom Lundberg is back with us. He was just here a few weeks ago for another reason. And there are a couple of opportunities on the calendars that you will definitely want to mark. The Samson Livingston lecture and some walking tours. Good to see you again.
Oh, it's great to be here again. Exciting to talk about Historic Preservation Month, the month of May.
Well, you know, we have Evansville, and this whole area has such a rich and diverse history, and it's great to be able to highlight that.
It does. I mean, it is particularly fun to go out and walk around and look at it. I mean, to think about it, to read about it's one thing, but then to walk around with people that know the neighborhoods, whether it's a Lincolnshire neighborhood or Wrights Hill or TP Park or whatever it might be. There are just so many interesting places in Evansville to think about and revisit and learn about some of that rich heritage we have in our community.
So the walking tours are just this month, or are you going to do these all summer?
Well, we do them periodically, but they're focusing on this month at this point is what we have scheduled, but we'll have some others upcoming throughout the year.
And how do people find out what those scheduled walks are and how they can sign up?
Well, the easiest way to do it is if you go on Facebook and just search for Historic Preservation Month. That will pop up the activities that are happening here in Evansville.
Okay, and so can you sign up there, or do you just show up?
Well, you can just show up.
All right.
Yeah, Willard Library has a couple. You can check Willard Library's website for the things that are going on there. But the other ones, you can just come and be a part of it.
Just wear good shoes.
Well, that's right. Well, we'll try not to be too vigorous, not up and down Wrights Hill. They're staying up on the flat part. Joe Engler and his cohort, John Carl, will be doing that one.
Well, it'll be interesting. And I want to talk about the lecture because that's the first thing I saw on Facebook that was coming up. And I didn't know much about this gentleman who's going to come.
Yes, Samson Livingston, a young man from Indianapolis who has really researched the neighborhoods of Indianapolis and is going to be speaking here. His grandfather played basketball back at Lincoln High School here in Evansville, so he has a connection to our town, and he's going to be here speaking about, Evansville and the historic aspects of that in the neighborhood, Lincoln neighborhood, and what that meant to our city and still means to our city to this day. So that will be really exciting, coming up on Thursday at 6 o'clock at Willard Library.
This week?
This week.
Okay.
Yep.
And again, is that something you had to get a ticket for? Can you just come?
Well, you go on Willard Library site. Sometimes they will be asking for complimentary reservations, but you can just come also.
All right. And will there be a Q&A so people can chat with him a bit?
Yeah, he's a very, I've not had an in-person tour with him, but I've watched some of his tours on YouTube, and he's a very personable gentleman. And so I think, yes, questions will be encouraged, and I'm sure he'll do a very good job of answering them. How
do folks join your organization? And if they're interested in history or interested in town, how do they become a part of the activities?
Well, the Vanderburgh County Historical Society, we have a website. You can go on there and see what will be upcoming, and you can join. It's a very modest fee to join the Vanderburgh County Historical Society. And we have public programs that are free that are at various places throughout the city during the year. Walking tours, talks, various things that help explore the history, not only of Evansville, because Vanderburgh County is more than that. And we try to remember that. Vanderburgh County consists of a lot of rich history beyond the borders of Evansville.
And that's, just again, that walking around and seeing them, having those things pointed out to you. I see Kelly Coors, of course, often leading tours downtown, and he's pointed out things that I pass every day and had no idea the significance.
A week from today, there will be one in the Lincolnshire neighborhood leaving from St. Ben's Cathedral parking lot at 6 o'clock. People can join us there for that very interesting tour of what's an upscale neighborhood in Memorial and Bosse High Schools. A very interesting place to walk around on what we hope will be a pleasant evening. We can't control that, but we will be there, rain or shine.
All right, well, thank you. It's good to see you again.
Thanks, Angie.
Check all of this out online, and we'll be back with Ron's weather right after this.